Hello everyone, and welcome to my bold and the beautiful official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The paternity of Luna Nozawa is a contentious issue in Los Angeles. Brave and gorgeous highlights recapitulated. Furthermore, RG was curious as to whether it was time to learn more about her father. Additionally, Bill and RJ discussed his history with Poppy. Let's now examine the events in more detail. Bill, are you Luna's father? RG pondered at Forrester Creations whether his thoughts were feasible. What if Luna's father was Bill Spencer? Bill and Poppy had a unique bond since they first met more than 2 decades ago. He believed that because the arithmetic made sense, Luna should ask Poppy the truth. Bill contacted RG at Forrester once he and his agent had finalized the lease for the beach property. This way, they could get started on finishing the paperwork straight away. After acknowledging that he was only talking about Bill, RJ decided to go by car. Subsequently, RJ acknowledged that Ridge wasn't quite thrilled about renting from Bill, and he expressed regret for the incident with the 2 spouses at the beach home the other day. RG began inquiring about Bill's previous relationships with Poppy and their dating history. Bill claims that it has been a little over 20 years. Bill thought RG was taking good care of Luna's heart. RG immediately responded, inquiring as to whether Poppy's heart was in capable hands. Bill thought so too, felt that there was a reason why they were drawn to each other then and today. Poppy reflected on their chats in the cafe, recalling that he had told her they were reunited for a purpose. They soon contacted one another to arrange a later meeting time. Bill was eager to make magic with her once more. Subsequently, Luna gave her mother a call and invited her to see Forrester so they could speak. Luna responded to Poppy's question about if anything was incorrect by saying that she wasn't sure and that it may even be correct. Poppy spoke of her pride in her daughter and how she had made pursuing her aspirations work for her. She referred to Luna as an inspiration. However, Luna expressed her love for her mother without hesitation, just like she did at the music festival when she first met Bill, and how she adapted to being a single mother. Luna then mentioned her dad. Poppy became a bit guarded. However, Luna desired Poppy to know that RG did not coerce her into desiring to know her father's identity. However, that was the reality. Luna claimed she wanted to know the truth since there was a gap in her tale. Did Bill Spencer raise her? According to B and Be Bold and the beautiful spoilers for January 30 February 2, 2024, it will be a week that no one will soon forget. We can expect more family conflict than ever before, Steffi turning against Thomas, and Luna's desperate search for answers. You won't want to miss this week. Ridge discovers that Hope was asked to marry Thomas. Luna presses Poppy for the truth on Bill Spencer. Luna starts to doubt Poppy's sincerity. There are differences between Brooke and Ridge on the Thomas/Hope proposal. The time spent with RJ and Luna is purposefully cut short by Zend. Hope receives an impassioned pledge from Thomas. When Steffi finds out that Thomas proposed to Hope, she is taken aback. Luna makes an effort to settle Zend and RJ's verbal spat. Hope and Thomas have a passionate kiss. Steffi and Finn support Catherine Kelly Lang's, Brooke, position on Hope and Thomas. At the beach home, RJ arranges a romantic evening for Luna. In case you missed it, mornings on Soap Hub are dedicated to analysis or wild guesswork on the present plots of the bold and the beautiful, where they're heading, how they're doing, and occasionally just what we want to see in Los Angeles in the near future. We especially like this one, so please. The author expresses her own unique ideas about B&B. Just remember that everything, right or wrong, is based only on feeling. Every fan of the bold and the beautiful, including Soap Hub, has an opinion of their own. We sat and watched the good, the horrible, and everything in between for 5 days. Here, we take the lead in a positive manner. Regretfully, we don't always achieve our goals. Here is a summary of B&B's eventful week. Confused about Poppy and Lee's relationship. I'm hoping B and B will ultimately provide more information on the sisterly bond between Poppy and Lai. Through their many fights, we are learning a little bit, but not enough. And Lee, why is she so hot under the collar? She never really explains to us why she thinks Poppy may harm Finn's family so badly. There was the one about Poppy working in a hospital and falling in love with a married physician. It is said to be the source of all this devastation. Regarding Poppy, is anything Lai is stating accurate? Sometimes there are confrontations that seem to be one-sided, and I can't seem to separate the truth from them. Lai was demanding, screaming, and putting Poppy on notice a lot. I'm simply going to wait for the subtlety to emerge as I sit back, because I adore both actors and believe they would create a wonderful family if they were permanently added to the picture. Are these two keeping anything from one another? Perhaps a secret regarding Bill being Luna's father? I'm not sure. If only these tense periods could be reduced, I think it would be great to get to know the sisters better. Furthermore, I would rather see Lai as the three-dimensional badass she was when she confronted Sheila or defeated Jack. I would also like a stronger justification for her desire to expel Poppy and Luna from Los Angeles. Did you feel like filler for most of this week? We experienced several montages. Don't get me wrong though. Since the montages centered on Steffi and Finn, I'm not too upset. Furthermore, Thomas and Hope, we also saw flashbacks to recent situations and folks simply sitting and reflecting on the last several weeks. That is what I am taking issue with. I loved that Ridge got to spend time with Eric. After all those weeks and weeks of anxiety, he deserved it. Now though, I want the world of Forrester could open up once more. Completely sensational. I like all the Dr. Finn love coming from the Forresters, even though I don't like how Finn has taken an anti-Thomas attitude. If and when Liam pursues Steffi once more, all I want is for them to keep their love in mind. According to previews for Bold and the Beautiful, Bill Spencer could display his aggressive side in the upcoming months. Bill is going to be very protective of Poppy Nozawa now that he is so deeply in love with her, especially once Shayla Carter spirals out of control once more. Shayla and Deacon Sharp are working on a big B and B plot that will have some very amazing turns. When Kimberlyn Brown announced the release of a new screenplay on social media, even she appeared taken aback by the impending Shayla shockers. Poppy could at some time find herself in Shayla's path and sustain injuries. Bill still has feelings for his ex-girlfriend Luna Nozawa, Lisa Yamada, despite his anger against Poppy for keeping her away from him. In fact, anything like this involving Shayla would frighten Bill and make him realize how much he really doesn't want to lose Poppy. Of course, there's also a risk Luna gets hurt in some way as a result of the Shayla mayhem. Bill is going to be quite upset if he nearly loses his daughter before he ever gets a chance to get to know her. Bill bungled his attempt to permanently imprison Shayla, so in part, that's why she's free. Bill now faces the possibility of going back to jail for taking revenge on Shayla. During all of the turmoil surrounding the Vinnie Walker hit and run and the subsequent cover-up, Bill spent some time in jail. Nevertheless, he and Liam Spencer were eventually released. Will Bill lash out and serve another year in jail after Shayla commits a heinous crime that may harm someone he loves? It may take time to find out, but you can be sure Bill won't be pleased with whatever Sheila has planned next. Keep checking back for updates on all the chaos that's approaching because Shayla's actions might cause some major problems. Spoilers on The Bold and the Beautiful indicate that during the February sweepstakes, some shocking Shayla news will rock the canvas. Thanks for watching if you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.